As the temperature starts to get warmer, we want to make sure that our hermit crabs are not stressed. So the first thing you want to make sure that you have properly set up is a gauge that reads the heat and the humidity inside your tank. Now you want to make sure that this gauge is calibrated before placing it in your tank, and it is placed at the center off of the substrate so you can get an accurate reading. You want to make sure that your tank is not placed anywhere that is going to get direct sunlight, just so that it doesn't overheat. Safe numbers to keep in mind are 75 to 85, both heat and humidity. So if your tank is reading in the 90s, you want to make sure that you take some type of action to avoid stressing your hermit crabs. Another thing you want to make sure is that your heat mat is attached to a thermostat. Now this is a gauge that you will attach your heat mat to. You set it to the temperature and it'll shut off once it hits temperature so your crabs do not overheat. Now in order to keep your stats stable inside your tank, I would suggest having some insulation placed on the sides and the back wall of your tank. This will help keep the inside of your tank cool and keep the hot out. If you are still having issues keeping your heat down, you can place a few frozen water bottles throughout the tank, or even ice packs. You can wrap them in paper towels and foil to avoid them dripping and wetting your substrate or anything inside your tank. This will help cool down the inside of your tank as well. If you have a heat mat on the topper, you want to disconnect that completely. It's not needed during this time. If you have a small fan, you can place it in front of the tank and let it hit the glass. This will help keep everything cool inside the tank. Another thing you want to keep in mind is the overhead aquarium lights that we use to produce some type of heat. You can dim them a little bit just to help keep things cool. As you can see, as the temperature starts to get warmer, your hermit crabs will come out. But we want to keep in mind that we want to keep it at a minimum. We don't want the numbers to go too high, just because they will stress the crabs. So this is pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.